What up, everybody? I am back with the live draft, and this one is for the number 132 division. This is the Friday the 13th division, part 2. Yes. I know some people are going to start showing up in the chat here soon. There goes Jamie. Shout out to Big Game James. Let's go. Jamie's up in the 10 spot. We got a brand new drafter in here, E Hooper for life. This is his first draft with the crew, at least first draft in the best ball like tournament. He's drafted other drafts. Yo, Robert in the house. Shout out to Zim. What up? And dude, we got Big Game James in the house. Shout out to Jamie. What up, bro?
Yo, what's up, crew?
It is
Man, we got a lot of running backs going off.
Dude, you ain't lying. These running backs are scarce, and people are getting, I don't know, just hella antsy to draft them.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Who you going to go with first? You're almost up here.
I'm going to go defense, IDP.
Boom. Let's do it. Got to set the standard here. Yo, shout out to Minnesota Marty. Shout out to Daniel Barry Sports Highlights. Let's go.
Let's see. I do like Genty. I think I'm going to go Genty.
All right. I'm mad at it. Let's see. Let's see where E Hooper Life goes. And hey, St. Louis fan discount. What up, bro? Shout out to the peeps on TikTok who are jumping in. All right, went A-Chain right in front of me. This one's tough, and it may come back to bite me in the ass, but I'm going CD and Amon-Ra. We're just going to double up on the wide receivers. Fuck it.
I like it.
We're just going to roll with the punches. We'll see what the running backs are looking like at the 3-4 turn, but who the fuck knows? Hey, TJ. What up, bro? Yeah, sometimes you just got to zig, right? When others are zagging.
Yup. Oh, shit. Hold on. Crap.
Shit, Robert, come to the other stream. I'll text it to you. But yeah, this the one that you jumped on is the one that is for like people on like the cell phones or whatever. But yeah, you don't see the entire screen.
Yeah, the TikTok view, not a big fan of that. So I went running back, get your money back.
Yeah, and on TikTok it actually looks like better. It hold on, I'm send it to you. I'm text it to you, Robert. All right. Okay, cool. He found it. There we go. Boom. All good in the hood. But yeah, it's annoying how. I mean, it's annoying, but it's pretty much like it's this stupid like YouTube algorithm because I know people are like watching on the cell phone, so it like pushes the cell phone like style like even more. So it's pretty lame. But I got to do it. Got to play the game. All right. Looks like we got a trade in one of the Dynasty leagues here. Let me pull this up. You guys could tell me what you think of it. Hold on. Let me go find it here. So we got, it's a pretty blah trade. It's Will Howard for the 307 and the 407. Very blah.
Will Howard. That.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know if I'd give up the 412 for that.
And Crispy said best part about watching Jamie draft is him battling through his notes.
I'm note free, man.
Yeah, remember that time where Jamie was trying to keep track of everything on paper? That didn't work out too
that
well.
did not work out very well.
And yo, shout out to Cali Jam Pete. What up, bro? And cheers, Daniel Barry. You the man. Thanks for coming through on both channels. And dude, I got to throw it out there just again for everybody. If you're interested in coming to Vegas for the live draft, it is going to be the shit. And it's not just one live draft. There's going to be a lot of live drafts, but the main league is the Hustler Green Bowl, $600 buy-in. There's only 3 spots left as of now.
Yeah.
And Crispy said crackhead trade. I mean, yeah, when Will Howard's in the mix, like, yeah, I mean, there's definitely some drugs being partook for someone to want to take him. And Derek in the house, what up? He said, I was trying to do a draft with you. How do I go about doing that? So you want to message me on Sleeper. That's the easiest way. At FF Hustler 420. And these drafts that I always live stream, they're $10 only. And there's a $10,000 first place prize. And we are literally drafting like every day. And bro, is the 710 for dabs? We got to do some dabs. Who's going to do who's going to throw down a super chat so I can get a dab flowing, but I'm going to pack a bowl right now, do some gardening. And yeah, Bucks fan, there we go. It's funny because the high school that I went to, our mascot was the Buck, so I kind of feel like weirdly attached to just like Buccaneer teams.
Yeah, that's how I felt about the Patriots. Because mascot was the Patriot, and that was when the Browns left. So I decided to root for the Patriots, and that's when they sucked too.
Bro, you know the funniest high school mascot name ever? And my friend's mom actually went to this high school, is how I found out about it. It's the Criminals. It's the Yuma Criminals. Like, how fucked up is that? that is your school mascot. The Yuma Criminals. And if you go there, like, I'm assuming that you don't have high expectations. I wonder if it's like that school's still around. Yo, Brown in the house. What up, Rob? What's going down, bro? All right, he's on the clock somewhere. He's on the clock. And Mike on TikTok, what up, bro? He said, how do you play best ball? It's literally the same thing, except you are doing most best ball leagues, like this one that we're doing. It's kind of the same as like Underdog and kind of these big platforms where you draft and then the season plays itself out. You don't have to pick up anybody. You can't pick up anybody. There's no trades. And it's usually a low stakes entry for a high stakes prize. So like this, the prize for this tournament is $10,000. And shout out to Gabriel who followed on TikTok. And any TikTok questions, feel free to throw them in. Big Game James almost back on the clock. Shout out to Darren. What up, bro? TJ said South Carolina University has a great mascot. Is that the Gamecocks? And Mike said, so if your guys get injured, you're cooked. Well, to a certain extent, yes. But we draft 35 rounds. So there you get a shitload of depth. And you got to be smart, with the depth that you draft. And the last 2 winners, both of them actually had like multiple injuries inside their top 10 drafted players. So even with losing a couple big name players, if you draft good with depth, it's not gonna, it's not gonna overall kill you. Hey, there we go. Brown said Gamecock alumni here. There we go. And Mike said, so the late rounds will make or break you. Kind of. Yeah. I mean, you want to have solid depth, but if you actually draft guys in the later rounds who end up booming, I mean, those are the kind of moves that help propel you to championships. Oh, man. This is pretty ugly here, and I almost feel like I need to go back-to-back running back, but it really sucks, man, because it's guys that I don't run and really get, but I kind of put myself in the position by going double wide receiver, so it is what it is. I got David Montgomery and Bucky.
Oh, there you go.
And Mike said, wouldn't you want to load up on QBs then? Well, yes. I mean, you can start 2. It is a super flex league, and you'll see, dude, there's like past the starters, they're going to be second stringers, third string quarterbacks. Yeah, it is going to be all that. Derek said, I looked on Sleeper, but I can't see how to look you up and send you a message. Well, if you go to just like go to the messages and then look where you can start a new message, and then you're just going to type in my username, FF Hustler 420. And Mike said, word, bro. Thanks. Hell yeah, bro. Thanks for coming through. Make sure you follow if you're not following yet on TikTok. And whoever's watching on TikTok, show some love. Hit that like button. I'm going to be here answering questions. We're going to be doing some gardening. We're going to be drafting. I only do one draft like per day usually, because these drafts usually last about 2 hours. It's 35 total rounds. But you will be able to see a lot of depth players that you wouldn't see in a lot of these really, these really short bench leagues. TJ said, anyone know the mascot for the University of California, Santa Cruz? Fuck, I know that's like, oh, man. The banana slug. There we go. I knew it was something fucking hella random. I knew it was something super, super random. And, dude, Robert was all over it. Shout out to Zim. And he said it. Yup. And shout out to Mike for the follow on TikTok. Dude, okay, so Rashee Rice going there in the 4th. I kind of wanted to use this draft to see how low I could actually like get him, like based off of this new news. What do you think about like the news of him getting this probation violation, 30 days in jail?
Well, we actually got double news because he's getting the probation for the 30 days, but he also just had surgery on his knee that's going to put him out for the month.
Yeah, which
2 months.
Yeah, and that time, I mean, he's still going to have 2 months to recover. Like
he's not going to be able to like practice. He's not going to be able to, go to the OTAs and all that preseason.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, mid-July. That's when he'd be able to kind of come back. And for a guy like him, I mean, isn't that like prime for you coming back like mid-July anyways?
Yeah, I guess true.
Not saying that him missing isn't going to make a difference, because if he's out there practicing for sure, that's better than doing fucking nothing, being in jail, eating fucking honey buns and shit.
I mean, now could be a good time to go out, buy them cheap in Dynasty, see what you can get them for.
The Chosen said, lock in, let's go, bro. This is the time, man. All the casual peeps are not even paying attention. They're making fun of people who are drafting right now. We're getting ready to dominate and teabag everybody who only drafts in August. King D, shout out to the LBC.
You started back in February?
I mean, yeah, fuck yeah, man.
My draft's in February too.
Yeah, it's the way to go. It's the way to go. And what Cali Jam say, he has to rehab in jail. Could be a problem. I mean, see, like the thing is, okay, there's different levels to jail. Like there's like max detention center jails where it's like very close to like prison style, but you're in jail, Then there's like day camp jails, where shit, you might as well be at like a summer camp, but you're still in jail. And then they got all these private jails. I don't know if you've heard about like these private jails, but like the private jails are usually where like celebrities and athletes and shit like that go. Like he's not in LA County, like he ain't going to LA County jail or like no hardcore like shit like that. He's probably going to a private jail where they like legit have all types of like rehab facilities, I'm sure. Like, I mean, just exercise equipment and all types of shit. But like, those are the prisons where you have to pay like hella money to be in it, which is crazy to think about.
I mean, he's got the money, right?
I mean, better use it wisely. Everybody on TikTok, hit that like button. We need way more likes on TikTok right now.
Did you listen to that 420 Tourney song?
Oh, no. You know what? I didn't. Let's put that on right now. Thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, it's short. It's like a minute and a half.
Yo. Let's smoke. What's good, 420 crew? It's your boy Alex, the fantasy football hustler, coming at you live from the smoke-filled war room where defense actually wins championships. We out here building empires, one pick at a time. And right now, we're deep in the Superflex IDP Best Ball Tournament, the ultimate mashup where your offense gets super flexes and spicy, and your defense brings the pain. Linebackers dropping hammers, defensive ends feasting, safeties balling out on your bench, automatically cooking. While you sit back, relax, and let the points roll in. We got theme divisions are filling up fast. Cheech and Chong Karate Kid, Rocky punching in those stats. You name it, we got it. Low buy-ins, massive upside, and a shot at that big payout. Whether you're an IDP vetted, just getting your feet wet with the big boys on the IDP side. This is the league that respects the full game. So spark one up, lock in, and let's make some money. This is the Fantasy Football Hustler Podcast, where we talk Superflex IDP.
Senior Miguel said AI is some shit, right?
Welcome to the show. Let's move. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
DJ, would you like some Grey Poupon in jail?
Let's move.
Senor Miguel, what up, bro? Doing good. We're knee deep in this draft. We're in the 6th round. So I'm picking out of the 12 spot here. I pretty much every pick. I mean, because I got back-to-back picks. I've just went one position group in those so far. First, I went back-to-back wide receivers, then back-to-back running backs, now back-to-back quarterbacks. So I got all my starters. Now we just got to lock in the flex spots. We got 4 flex spots to lock in.
Yeah, I mean, your team's turning out nice.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I would have had some better quarterbacks. You know, I mean, crazy quarterback run in the 5th round there.
I don't hate the Murray pick.
I'm not mad at it. There's way worse picks, that's for sure. Yeah, Senor Miguel said smart, unless they suck. Right? It's always good on paper. Yeah. If it's not good on paper, you must suck at drafting. Like, that's really what it is. Because, like, I feel like most people leave drafts and like, dude, I fucking love my roster, man. Yay, JP's in the house. What up, bro? He said, what up, football DGen fam? What's going down, brother? We got to get you into more of these drafts, JPZ. We're already up to Division 132. Let me look and see where we were at this time last year. Let's go see. Let's see where we were this time last year. May. Okay, so let me see. Do we have a May 19th draft? Yeah, we had a May 19th draft. That was number 81 that we did last May 19th last year. So we're 50 ahead. That's good, man. I'm liking it. I like this pace. We're definitely on pace for that 420. TJ said, Degenerates Unite. Let's go. JPZ said, dang, I'll pick it up for show. Yeah, man. Got to catch up, bro. You're in like the what's it called? There's a couple different stages in the top managers. You're in the needing water stage to grow. Stacks for sure. Yeah, Robert said he's the slow draft degenerate. Fuck yeah, dude. Robert is in 100% of the slow drafts.
That's awesome. I love the slow drafts.
And for those who don't know how crazy that is, there's 86 slow drafts so far. So out of these 132 divisions that we have drafted for so far, 86 of them have been slow drafts. Last year, we only had 50 slow drafts total for the entire season. This year, I've been going way harder, switched up the strategy a little bit this year. Brown said, I need a break from the slow draft. Said in my final one. Well, there we go. Yeah, and, you know, it's good to take breaks every now and again from the slow drafts. What I've kind of done the opposite in the last handful of slow drafts. Because I feel like every time we get some new people in, I just like want to draft with those new people. All right. I'm going to lock in another QB because I feel like with these next picks, there could be a crazy QB run. And I'll just get left with like the super scraps, which I don't really want. And you know what? Like me being kind of not super heavy on running back, I'm going to go a pass catching running back here.
Yeah, it's funny because I was debating Strout when I took Shuck because I could have got that Nico stack.
Yeah. And you still could have got him when you got Warren. Like, I mean, he was still available.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking.
He lasted. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying he lasted.
Yeah, I probably should have took him there. Fuck.
Yeah, Brown said, I'll get back into him. Yeah, for sure. He said, I'll do 8 at once again. I mean, that's the way to go. You just go in spurts, right? Like a lot of the slow drafts are like about to finish up. Like, I mean, there's this period where a few days we didn't fill up any slow drafts. It was like all the fast drafts, and it was like when I was just a little bit busy for a few days and just not as many happened. And yeah, so it feels like we're about to hit that mark where like a few just finished over the past like day or two, and then there's like a couple more that are about to finish right now, and then there's like only like 5 that are going to be going on, and then I feel like that's when a bunch of people are going to get back like into them, and then we'll get like 10 going over the next like week. And Senor Miguel said, sweet, swiping through my TikToks and stumbling some good old fantasy football talk. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, bro. If you, because I don't know who's all followed and not on TikTok as you keep coming in more, like I'll recognize like names and shit. But if you haven't followed, make sure you follow because we're going live all the time. I'm live on YouTube as well too, and Twitch. But yeah, I'm always live on TikTok now as well. And during the season, there's going to be way more shit going on. But in the off season, it's like drafts and talking fantasy, just questions, answers, a lot of just fantasy talk in general. And always feel free to ask some questions. I mean, we're here to talk and chat and hang out. And please on TikTok, share the stream because a lot of times we curse and shit like that, and it just it ends up getting restricted on TikTok. So anything you can do to like help bring in some peeps, it's always appreciated. And Brown said, Jamie on the clock, dude.
Actually, I think Brown's on the clock. For all y'all watching, zoom in on my logo.
What is your logo? What is that?
I don't know if you can see it. It's it's a vagina with teeth. I named my team Camp Crystal Coochie.
Oh man, we got to get into the horror movie themes. That's what it's all about. Derek Brown said, if I give you my profile on Sleeper, can you send me a message because I can't find out how to message you? Yeah, just put in exactly what it is and I'll shoot you a message. Hustling Bruce, what up, bro? Said having a tough time with this trade. I trade A-Chain, Jordan Love for Chase Brown, Hurts a 2027 mid second, 14-team super flex.
So you're trading away A-Chain and Jordan.
So it's pretty much it's A-Chain. It's like it's A-Chain and Jordan Love for Chase Brown and Hurts, and then there is a 2027 second in the mix, but kind of just seems like it's a throw in.
Yeah, I'd keep the A-Chain side.
Yeah. Has value him so much more higher than Chase Brown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that 2027 second's like nice, but like it's more nice to have it as a piece to trade eventually. Because I feel like this would be the year to like trade some of those 2027 first and seconds to try to load up. Like like go for a championship this year by using those picks to get like really certified like players because these picks are valued so high. And NFL NBA expert said Josh Allen second. Yeah, I mean super flex, remember? So I mean there's random times where Josh Allen will be going in the top 3. I'd say for the most part he's gone in the top 5 like every time. Cali Jam grabbing Marvin Harrison there.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
TJ said he used to be a great pick. Now he's going higher and higher. I mean, that's how it goes, right?
Let's go another tight end. Why not?
All right, let's see. All right, after I make my picks, Derek, I'm gonna message you. The 9-10 turn here.
It is getting slim pickings now.
It really is. I'm not the hugest fan of Alec Pierce, but we're gonna take him and Chris Godwin with these picks. Let's go high
I was eyeing Godwin for a second.
I mean, I like him in this range, right? You're getting him as like your last starter, maybe your first bench guy. I mean, there's not a lot of risk.
Huh. Let's see. Let's go with. I'll go Michael Wilson. He showed out end of the year.
That was the other guy that I was debating on there.
Yeah, I really wanted Marvin Harrison, but Kelly Jam took him one pick ahead.
Well, yeah, and yeah, if you'd have picked him, I'd have been pissed too, because that's someone who I'm always kind of eyeing in this spot as well. He ends up getting there a lot too.
I even got my Marv jersey on.
Crispy said MN Digger 15 minutes and 18 Superflex IDP. Thanks, Crispy. Just texting him. And NFL NBA expert said I would take Bijan over Allen 10 out of 10 times. Yeah, I mean, I guess one thing to just at least know about these drafts, the QB scoring is like a tiny bit inflated compared to regular default scoring. The quarterbacks score 6 points per passing touchdown, and they get 1 point for every 15 yards as opposed to 25 yards. So, you know, with the 25 yards, they're only scoring 4 points per 100. With this format, they're scoring 6 points per 100, and it's 6 points and some change. So I'm with you on taking Bijan over Allen. Even in this format, I would still take him, but just kind of giving a little context. Brown said, I feel like Pierce is great for this format upside. Yeah, and I mean, it's really just the quarterback woes, right? Like, we don't know if Danny Peso is going to be missing any time. If he doesn't miss any time, I mean, that'd be awesome because him and Pierce had a nice connection. Brown said redraft's a different story, in my opinion. Yeah, for sure. I kind of don't want Alec Pierce at all in redraft. Like, if I have to decide to start Alec Pierce, I don't think I want to draft him in that style of league. Crispy said got Trotter and Jacob at the 3-7 and 4-7. Nice. I feel like in a lot of these rookie drafts, I haven't been taking that much defense because I feel like in a lot of these dynasty leagues, it's like I really need to beef up my offense where like my defense is like really, really on point already. So I've just been like taking a lot of like shots on like high upside receivers, hoping just a couple of them hit. All right, 11th round.
Here we go.
Unless you drafted a third quarterback or an IDP player like Hawkfan did in the 10th round, you're in your bench now. And yeah, a lot of wide receivers going in this area, that's for sure. I think all the starting quarterbacks might be gone. And yeah, there's definitely no running backs left. Yeah, Marty said Brendan Thompson, please hit. I'm with you, bro. I have him in so many of these rookie drafts. Because he's just a dart throw, man. And like, you know, we don't know. I mean, look at Ladd. Like Ladd was a high pick, and like, you know, we have these high expectations for him, and he hasn't strung it together for an entire season yet. Hoping that this year could be the year for him, but who the fuck knows? And hopefully the Chargers don't do anything dumb like bring back Keenan Allen.
He should be done.
He should be. He should be. Because he also seems like he wouldn't be a good mentor to like the other wide receivers anyways. Like it's different if you're like an old guy who can still like halfway produce, but like you're like an on the field teacher almost, you know, like I don't think he's that kind of guy.
Coming up here soon. I don't really have a plan for these picks here.
Crispy said, I can't believe you didn't draft your stepson, Jamie.
Oh, yeah. I already got 2 tight ends, so.
When the 8th round, Brown took him.
I feel like Brown's just trolling me, taking all my guys, man. I'm
He probably is.
Like everyone. I know we're on the opposite side of the board, but still.
He probably is. And shout out to Patty Cake if Patty Cake's still in the chat.
All right, I'm going to do something.
And TikTok, we need some help with the like button. Hit that like button, everybody.
I'm going to take this monster of a beast here.
Who is it? Oh, Max Crosby.
Yeah.
There we go.
And what am I going to do next?
You know what? Let's see what E Hooper does here. Patty Cake said, still hanging in. And hey, I appreciate you getting those shirts off the 420 Crew merch site. For anybody who's interested in supporting the crew and getting your swag up, there's $13. It's discounts. All t-shirts are $13 at 420crewmerch.com. All right, look at this. I've never done this. I've kind of just never been in the position to. Going JCM and Rashad White there.
All right.
Just lock them both down. We'll see what happens. And that's usually the range where they're going, around the 11th, 12th round. And never a bad thing in these best balls to try to lock up a good percentage of any single backfield. And Ethan said JCM, and is that a laugh or a cry? I can't tell. Dude, JCM was like a league winner last year for people.
Yeah, true, but they did bring in a few people. They got the rookie, then they brought in Jerome Ford.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. They brought in a bunch of people for sure, but they also like had nobody at the same time.
Yeah, true. All right, I don't know what to do.
Because yeah, what's his name? Eckler. Like, did they Mike said JCM was not a league winner. Bro, how many points did he score in week 17? He scored a shitload of points in week 17 last year. Hold on.
All right, wait, fuck. Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh man, Jamie, you're slacking. You got Roquan.
No, it didn't say I was on the clock, and I look up and I see it was
Mike said, dude had like 3 good weeks and then disappeared. Yeah, I just said week 17. Like that was it. If you had him on your team and you played him week 17, you probably won. But yeah, everyone who is buying the rookie hype, like, man, that's your fault, man. Yeah, see, look, had 15, then 8, then 22. Exactly. Hey, so you got to know when to start him. He wasn't an every week starter. I mean, he was a flex who needed to be only played at certain times versus certain defenses. And if you guys were hanging around here, you knew the times to start them, and injuries and bullshit matchups. Anybody who started them in week 17, man, you were loving it. And Mike said league winner is a huge stretch. I mean, it's all about if you played them or not. Like that's what it comes down to.
Shit, I don't hate that.
So if you had him in fantasy, no way you started him. I saw people start him. I mean, I play in a lot of dynasty leagues where a lot of times you don't have the best depth at like every single position. I know a bunch of people who sat him and then they lost because of it. Brown said I was really hoping Love would get drafted to Washington. Yeah, I mean, what pick did what pick did they have? I mean, he would have had to drop a little bit. Uh-oh. Xavier Worthy off the board.
X gon' give it to you.
And I think the guys also like talking on TikTok might not know that we're drafting for like best ball right now, where we don't have to pick and choose like when to start these guys. And Crispy said playoffs.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
I just hope we can win a game.
Cannot play with them. Cannot win with them. Cannot coach with them. Can't do it. I want winners. I want people that want to win.
Uh-oh. E Hooper Life is on auto. Better get back. All right. Dang it. Brown got Gino in the 13th round. Daddy Daycare got Watson. Not bad for the start of the bench. Start of the bench players.
All right, just trying to auto pick this time.
Yeah, man. Don't be auto picking.
Dude, my phone froze up. And as soon as it said it was my pick, it auto picked.
Dude, fucking sleeper, man.
All right, come on. What am I going to do? I got an idea. Yeah, I'm going to probably go with the Browns number 1 receiver.
All right, let's lock down some more pass catchers.
All right. You know what I'm going to do? You know who is the best?
Let's see it.
Vaughn's the best.
Yeah, all right. Just for that, we're going to have to play that song.
Yeah. 420.
And Liam said Josh at second, low-key wild. Well, it's a super flex league where you can play 2 quarterbacks. Yeah, it's not a single quarterback league where you win the
Straight out of Vegas. 420 crew. Let's get elevated. Yeah.
That's why I always tell Jamie he's on the clock. Yeah, because he usually is.
This the 420 crew, fantasy football, Sabrina 420 hustler. Every line full blown, Alex the hustler. Turn the mic to a throne.
Yeah, every 4 ball. Straight out of Vegas. Name is Alex the Dawn, fantasy hustler. Drafted till dawn, Patreon popping. The crew runs deep, savages grind. No time for sleep. Dynasty redraft, Superflex, best ball, IDP tournaments. Yeah, we run them all. 420 network, living out the dreams. Smoke sessions live, YouTube streams. Wave a wide rip, start sit, no delay. Grind never stops, that's the hustler way. Ricky Williams rolled through. blunt in his hand, talking Heisman runs in that South Beach brand. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, Zach Bond the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. It's the 420 hustler, motherfuck the rest. IDP rankings, Zach Bond the best. Linebacker point sacks, tackles for loss. We count every stat while we chief and we boss. Sunday watch parties, game day lit in the crib. Big screens, big buds, big bets on the rib. Vegas live drafts, MGM suite with the crew. Smoking on that Zaza, drafting with the crew. Hustlerpod.com, merch links, the whole scene. Fantasy Savage badge if you join the machine. IDP, best ball, Tourney, entries running strong. Draft deep rounds, pray your defense don't go wrong. Roquan Smith, Parsons, Warner in the mix. We stacking those tackles like bricks on bricks. Dynasty stardoms, rookie drafts in June. Fantasy fights under a full Vegas moon.
It's got Apple Pod, Spotify, Red Circle 2, 1,000.
You just made me think of it, Jamie, like Ricky Williams. I just shot him a text and I asked him, like, what would it cost for you to come to Vegas to kind of be our master of ceremonies for these fantasy football drafts?
That'd be awesome.
Because I'm sure everyone coming would be down to split something like that, right? In some way, or like throw down at a pot to like be able to chill and do like drafts and smoke with Ricky Williams.
Oh yeah, man. I'm sure you get autographs and all that.
Fuck yeah. And May said, why draft in defense? Because it's more fun. Not every league that I do has individual defensive players, but it just adds a level to the strategy. Makes it way more fun. And Gordo said, how much more drafts after this? Nothing today, but literally every day we do a draft. I might not be streaming them every single day, but every day we do a fast draft. And they're always taking place. They start around 6 p.m. West Coast time, and that's 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. And Gordo, shoot me a message. It is it's on Sleeper at FF Hustler 420. Shoot me a message and I'll get you the link for tomorrow's draft. I don't want to post it in the chat because I don't want, anybody who coming in who doesn't need to be there. But yeah, shoot me a message and after the stream, I'll get you the link for tomorrow's draft. And every single night we got drafts. And thanks for the follow, Gordo. You the man. Dude, crazy IDP run going right now. Crispy said, no way I could be on the TikTokity chat. They'd report me.
Oh, what am I going to do?
Oh, shit. And TJ say you need to get the drops to mess with Jamie. Oh, I got it. I just totally forgot. Who will Big Game James pick today? Oh, man, Gordo said my country isn't allowed to verify on Sleeper for the DMs or for even playing in general. Dang, that sucks. That sucks.
Let's see.
Dude, you guys, like, cleaned out the IDPs.
Yup.
And go through my guys real quick here. All right, you know what? We're gonna go Devin Lloyd and TJ Edwards. Let's go.
All right, not bad, not bad. Want to get another round.
Oh, said I can't DM anyone unless it's within a league itself. Oh, okay. Yeah, so shoot me. Yeah, just send me a message on TikTok. I'll go message you. I'll message you the link for tomorrow because I just posted it. But yeah, that makes sense. And what country are you in? And this tournament is already an international tournament, but it'd be cool if we're adding other countries in the mix that have not that are not drafting yet. Yo, Dan in the house. What up, bro? Dude, you got to get to Vegas, bro. We were just talking about that. But Dan is going to be in that the super flex, the Hustler Green Bowl League. Fucking high, couldn't spit it out. Okay, Caribbean country, I like it. Right near the beach, boy. And Pitter Patter 71. Any advice for starting up a dynasty league, 12 teams, and nobody's done a dynasty before? Well, one thing that I would say is like, dude, if you don't want to take on like starting, because a lot of dynasties fail when guys just jump in and they kind of create it like it's like a redraft league or whatever. Like if you and a handful of friends want to jump into a league, I actually host leagues that I don't play in, but I'm like the host. I got my bylaws. Everything's got the rules. I do make a couple bucks like off of the leagues, but if anybody ever drops out, I'll be there to like, you know, find replacements and stuff. And also like me not playing in the leagues, I'm an unbiased commissioner. Like I'm not like making moves based on anything that could help me win because I'm not playing in the league necessarily. But that is something that I've done for people as well. Hasn't always worked out the best. If I like someone like gets like 12 people, but if it's you and just like a handful of friends, like, yeah, that could like start a core like dynasty.
And I always recommend making them pay a year in advance. And then any future picks they pay, always make sure they're paid up to that year. Tight end premium, always do tight end premium, or else it's got to be at least 0.75.
All right, Gordo, just message you back, and I'm getting the link right now for you. Tomorrow's fast draft is the Nightmare on Elm Street division.
Ooh, some Friday action.
Hell yeah.
Gotta ride tonight. My little homie Kenny died tonight.
All right.
All right, what am I going to do here? Coming up, I have a couple picks I think I want to queue up. I like this one.
Uh-oh. I hope people are setting their queue. We got some auto drafters, but and TikTok, help me out. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. And Gordo, look at the pinned comments about the payments. You won't be able to pay through Zelle, but you'll be able to pay through the other link.
All right, I'm going to try. Let's see. This guy was a top 10.
Crispy said definitely some shady trans lovers out there. You know what's funny is like, okay. All right, hold on. Let me lock in. Let me lock in two more of these picks real quick. You know what? We're going IDP heavy right here. I got a nice core for IDP now. Jamie, do you remember this person who was in the drafts? They went by the name like Chaotic with a K, and it was supposedly like some chick.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. It was actually a black dude that was catfishing everybody.
Oh, wow.
And multiple people, a part of that other crew, had like sexting relationships with
no way.
That went on for a long time. It went on for a long time too. Yeah, the kitty cat,
That's hilarious.
He likes playing for the other team.
More power to him, man.
Carter said K2 Pinson's winning this league. Man, K2 is a really good drafter. I will tell you that. He's a really fucking good drafter. Like the last couple days, people been coming in saying that he's winning the fucking league with his squad. I feel like I like my squad at the 112, but yeah, I've got a little bit of weaknesses, but yeah, it's the 112. Damn it. I wasn't lucky enough to get a top 5 pick in this one.
I feel like I never get a top pick in these. I'm always at the end.
Yeah, I think yesterday I had a top pick. Okay, it was okay. It was the same guy. And Carter said, "Yeah, I was in here like a week ago and said that." Yeah, K2 is a really good drafter, though. That's for sure. I think he's drafted in about 70 of these drafts so far. So he's no slouch. We need more people on TikTok hitting that up. And Gordos, I once again can't pay without verifying. Okay, yeah, no worries. Make sure you keep hanging around the streams, though. We always got good streams going on. Yeah, I know it kind of sucks in certain countries not being able to pay, but you should be able to pay through that Square link, though. That really doesn't matter what country you're in. And Derek said, "Don't forget to send me the link." Oh shit! Did you message me back? Oh, there we go. All right, hold up. Let me get you the link for tomorrow. Almost coming back to me too. Here we go. Yeah, and these literally happen every day. Most people, I mean, I'm not gonna say most people, but I would say a huge percentage of the people who are in these drafts like just draft a lot, and it's because it's fun, a lot of money on the line as well. And TJ, I totally missed the Herbert comment. What was it? I don't see it, TJ. I don't see it. I don't know what happened. I wonder if like the software or YouTube blocked it or something. All right, back to me. Where are we going with this? I feel like I'm gonna jump back to offense here. All right, you know what? It's because it's getting so late. We're gonna take a little shot on the brownies here. Denzel Boston, and for my man Stu, Jerry Judy.
I don't hate it. I mean, I took Concepcion.
I mean, you just need a little sliver of the offense, right? Like if they just happen to do good in week 7, like that's all I care about. Just do good in week 17. And that's it. I don't care about anything else. Just have a good week 17. One of you guys. I feel like that's all like that's all that I would care about, and probably all that I would notice. I mean, maybe week 15, 16, I'll be maybe paying attention, to actual specific players that I got, because we're in the playoffs now or whatever. But I feel like until week 17, I'm not like analyzing like every single player like that on these. And Derek said, will y'all provide us with best available players left during the draft? Well, I mean, everyone has that on their own. Like when you're in the app drafting, it'll show you. So you'll be able to see that. So no, we're usually not talking about best available players. We're more just talking about players in general who get drafted. Oh, TJ said you wouldn't let me keep Herbert last year after that guy dropped him, jerk. Yeah, dude, I totally had to like make a little addendum in the bylaws for that. And man, I don't even remember who that was. I hope that guy wasn't some bitch who like left the leagues or like anything like that. I'd be fucking pissed. But yeah, man, people got to be more on top of their shit. I mean, what I will say is like I've done that before on accident, and out of like all the millions of waivers that I've probably done, that's maybe happened like once to me. But yeah, like people got to be paying attention. Dan said, bro, I haven't had to 5 in the last 10. He said, but I still like my team actually. Yeah. They're fun, man. These are super fun. And this year more than ever, I think I've just been like doing a better job of reminding people $10,000 first place prize. You know, like that's literally like life-changing money, you know, to some people. And it's fucking awesome, man. There's gonna be 5 teams that win over $1,000. I mean, minimum of 5 teams as long as we get to that 300. But like I said, we're already on pace for like well over 300. That's what we had last year, and we finished up 300 on like the final, like the last day, like the day that the season was starting. Yeah, I feel like, dude, like I feel like by the time like before we even get to August, we could be at 300. That's why everybody like keep joining drafts, man. It's fun to draft. It's going to give you a good handle on like the pulse of like the value of players, and it's just super fun, man. Oh, Gordo said it's my country's 3-digit code. Okay. And JB2 said mock drafts. No, this is a $10. This is a $10 best ball draft with a $10,000 first place prize. So these are real drafts, but very low stakes on the entry, but high rewards. Very, very high rewards.
Man, this guy's auto drafting all the IDP.
Yeah, man. He
No,
finally
he's
got
back
back
now. Never
in.
mind. I see.
Just in time, man. I mean, he didn't get screwed because he was already he already had got all of his offense pretty much, but
I mean, he's got 10 IDP, so I think he's good there.
yeah. Oh,
All
got
right,
another
auto
one.
picks again. Another one.
Oh, I feel like he put himself on auto right there. So
True.
he what he must have done is must have filled up a queue and then like walked away or something. Because I feel like he wasn't drafting guys at the top of the queue with his auto picks.
Let's see. 1, 2.
And we're flying through this, man. Round 22 already.
I got the 2 flex. All right.
Thanks for hitting that like button on TikTok, guys. We need more and more likes. Feel like as long as we've been live right now, I barely got any here. There goes Bill. Multiple autos here. KK with the follow said, when are we taking Rashee Rice? Yeah, I mean, that's tough. In this draft, he went in round 4. Kind of felt like that was like a little bit earlier than I'd want to take him, you know, with the most recent news, but he's not going to miss the whole season. I mean, even if he misses 6 games again, because I mean, I guess that's a possibility that could happen. I'm not sure. Still will be there for like what we really want him for, which is the middle and end of the season. So I would still be trying to wait to take him, but it's definitely worth it, even if you have to take him there. And Extreme said your favorite rookie sleeper. Man, I'm gonna say Brennan. Who are you saying?
I'm going Ted Hurst.
Okay, I'm going Brennan Thompson. I'm just gonna keep throwing it out there. I really hope he hits.
That's for what, Los Angeles?
Yeah, Chargers. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think they have a lot more target competition there. But
yeah.
I mean, it's the same with the Bucks. I mean, you got McMillan, Ibuka, Godwin, but still, I like the Ted Hurst as like kind of that mini Mike Evans downfield red zone threat.
Mm-hmm.
And no idea.
KK said you think JJ is going to be balling with Kyler Murray. I think JJ is going to get a little bit more back to JJ form that we're used to with Kyler. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Brown said, question is, how much does that hurt Mahomes? It didn't help Worthy that much last year. Yeah, I mean, of course it's going to hurt Mahomes, you know, just not having your best receiver like out there for however many games. But I feel like they went through it once. Andy Reid's a smart coach. They got smart play callers over there. So I would assume that they would do a little bit better than they did last year at this time. Brady said just joined. Why is Zay going number one? No, he's not number one. It's it like there you go. That's the very top. So I just had it scrolled down because we're in round 23 now. So that's why. Yeah, that would be pretty fucked up if he was going number one.
All right.
No, you're all good. You're all good. Because I totally looked at the screen and it did look like he was going number one, just based on the way that the board was like set up. And Crispy said, good for Kelsey. I mean, it should be, but like the thing that sucks is like when Rice wasn't out there, like it was easier for the defenses to key in on him. And then it didn't end up being good because like defenses kind of just like took him out of the game and ended up being like real shitty. Oh man. 30 seconds here. All right, we're going. We'll go IDP and another running back. KK, so what are your underrated running backs this season? And my personal one is Monty's going to eat in Houston. Yeah, that's a good one because he's going pretty late. I mean, probably going to be like a 5th round guy. And that's awesome. You know, like a flex guy who ends up like maybe producing like an RB2. I would say I do like Judkins. I feel like he's someone that we're going to be able to get in like really later rounds, like maybe in some leagues, even as like a potential like bench player. If it's like, you know, it's only like a start 6 or start 7 league, he might even be a bench player. And so, yeah, he's definitely someone who's drafted a lot lower that I could see myself drafting a couple times. You got one, Jamie, that you can think about, you know, just someone later, but someone who, you know, thinks going to outproduce maybe.
Someone who's going around Judkins, Scatabo. He's going to be the number one in that backfield.
Yeah, people are scared of his injury.
I like your Ramondre Stevenson pick.
Yeah, he's going to go late also.
Some number 2 guys like Kenneth Gainwell is going to be pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
and Brown said, has a Quentin Johnston been drafted number 1 by Mark yet? Yeah, he has. Yeah. I can't remember what division it was, but yeah, it has.
Yeah, you guys did that live, I think, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it ended up working good. Yeah, it's a Crispy, man. His claim to fame said me and Mike Irvin did some coker. He said, and he never got suspended. Right. It's just crazy how you know, I feel like a lot of the weed laws are kind of like bullshit laws to like, you know, keep people in trouble. And yeah, man, Ray Rice just you know, he was on probation, but what sucks is like it's a completely legal substance where he lives, and alcohol, you know, is legal. And like if he was drinking alcohol, like would have been no problem. But you know, he smoked weed, stayed in his system. You don't even know how long. Like he could have smoked multiple weeks ago for all we know, but it just like stayed in his system. But yeah, Rashee Rice probably also not smart because I was on house arrest and I was like smoking and stuff and like having to take drug tests like every week or every other week, like some shit like that. And just I just knew I had to stop 2 days before because it was the cotton swabs. And as long as I stayed clean for 2 days, I would pass. And then I'd learn the schedule pretty easily. Rice probably just too spoiled. He doesn't have to think like that. Stowers in the 25th round. That's not a bad pick. Kind of like, I don't think I've picked any of the rookies like this late.
Yeah, I just went with Ted Hurst, my last pick.
There you go. All right. Let's keep it smoking.
All right.
All right. There's a few players that I'm going to be targeting here.
I think I got 5 IDPs. Yeah, got 5. Browns, I got Hurts and a couple nice stacks with the QBs. Nice.
Yes.
Yo, Matt in the house on TikTok. What up, bro? Thanks for coming through, Matt.
I'm going to go with another tight end. People are ignoring the upside in the Joku.
I'd say that's a loose end.
I mean,
I don't know how tight he is.
he's going to be the go-to tight end. I know Gadsden's there, but I think the Joku's going to be more leaned on in the red zone area. So he had like 9 touchdowns in the past 2 years, and he missed like 6 games each of those years.
All right, we're locking down some more IDPs. Let's get it.
That's what I need to start doing, man. I don't know, man. They're all kind of the same to me, you know?
Yeah. Shout out to Matt for the heart me.
Shit. Let's just go with, I don't know. Let's just try that one. There we go.
Jesse Bates.
Why not?
Will Howard, we were talking about that bum earlier, and here he goes in the 26th round, Cali Jam. Dude, I cannot wait for this Vegas draft, man. It is going to be fucking awesome. We're going to be doing it like super big, one of the dopest hotels in Vegas, like one of the dopest views. We're going to be like smoking weed on the balcony, watching the Bellagio fountains go off. It's going to be fucking, it's going to be pretty.
Yeah, live stream it too. That'd be awesome.
Oh, shit. Fuck yeah, we are, bro. We're gonna have like my whole plan is bringing the setup and having like 4 or 5 different like cameras kind of set up, you know, and then it can just be like logged in on different StreamYard logins or whatever with just multiple cameras like set up. Like we can even get it to where like, you know, if you want to live stream on the go with your camera, you know, type thing. Like you could be walking around and, you know, with your shit, like checking out the different drafts or whatever, popping in and out. Yeah, Cali Jams, I got to get Rogers back up. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Got to do it. Got to do the due diligence. Doesn't mean you can't talk shit about him, though. Because I'll take people that I don't want and I'll talk shit about them. But yeah, we got to do.
How do we know Will Howard is going to be the backup? Because there's Mason Rudolph. They just drafted Drew Alar.
And there's still time for other moves to happen, like as well. Like we see backup quarterbacks move in the offseason. It's not ultra rare. Yeah, Matt showing love on Facebook. Shout out to Matt. What happened on TikTok? Something happened over there.
Man, these are slim pickings now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's where the strong survive. Final 8 rounds.
I only got 5 IDPs.
Dude, you better fucking get more, bro. You better get more.
2 of them.
Crispy said, "Take Tony."
Man, fuck Tony.
I'd rather take Ty Simpson.
There you go. How many IDPs do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7.
All right. Come on, where are we going? All right. So I'm going to take my last receiver here. I'm going to bank on the Panthers actually not making another mistake, because didn't they draft like that? Who are the other two?
I mean, I don't think the Panthers have done much right draft-wise in a long time.
Yeah. So I'm hoping they learn from their mistakes and they actually drafted. I like Brazil going into the rookie draft. So let's see.
I got JJ to back up Kyler, and I got Montez Sweat. Let's go, baby.
I'm going to bank on a major resurgence from Winfield. That dude, remember he was being drafted a few years ago as like the top DB?
I mean, he kind of was, and then it was like Tampa got like even better, and it kind of like just ruined him, and like they just stopped using him the way that they were using him. And shout out to Matt throwing in the cap. Let's go.
I mean,
Time to get some more smoking going for Matt. You the man. You the man.
He finished top 20 last year for DBs.
Yeah, I mean, not bad, but yeah, just like when I think of like someone who's finishing in like 20s, it's just like, man, these guys are fucking scrubs. I don't even want guys like that, because I feel like I can always get like top 10, like a top 10 guy somehow. Just we got to be strategic about it. Got to guess right. Got to get the waiver wire guys on the come up as well.
All right.
Here we go. Bowl incoming for you, Matt. Let's get it.
All right. Fire them up.
IDPs off the board. Oh, I didn't even see it. K2 got in the zone last round.
Get in the zone.
The anal zone. Coleman.
It was funny. There hasn't been a running back off the board in 4 rounds.
Dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's because it's all trash. All trash at this point for the running backs. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some running backs drafted like, before this is all said and done, but it's all ugly right now. Hey, Jordan Battle. Let's go. Here we go.
That's probably the only last one left with the hype.
Last rookie. Like rookie running back.
All right, let's see. I'm going to pull up my IDP. Man.
All right. There you go. Got some peeps in my queue now. Now we're ready. Let's see where Big Game James goes with this pick.
I was planning on gonna go Sweat, but he just went. Let's go.
Let's see it.
Oh, let's go Zach Allen. Fuck it. For some sacks, we'll see. I hate that pick, but
which one? The Jerome Ford?
no, the Zach Allen.
Oh, your pick.
My pick, yeah.
I mean, it's it's okay. I mean, he's got to get to the quarterback more. Like their defense is so good that it was like he was getting a brunt of like the good linemen, like the good lineman matchups, like or the bad lineman matchups, because he was getting all the good linemen. If that makes sense. And it was like other guys were getting to the quarterback before he was.
Yeah, I think I made up for it though with that Chase Young pick. That dude has 20-point games in him.
Man, if he could, I mean, he's at, I mean, one of the biggest IDP busts of all time, I feel, because of like the hype that he had. He's definitely made a little bit of a resurgence last year, though.
How old is he? 27. So he's at that age where he's at that top of his game. We'll see.
Gio, what up? Said, how you feeling about Mike Evans this season, fantasy wise? I like him because you're able to get him later than you've been able to get him before. And I feel like he's going to bounce back with 1,000 yards this year. Hopefully he can stay healthy. I feel like that's going to be a big thing.
Yeah, he's just going to get peppered with targets, I think.
He should. They really don't have much over there.
All right. Where am I going?
All right, Callie jumps it. So I'll take a grade. I'm just going to wait until after so I don't miss any of my picks or anything. You'll be first.
So 2. I got an extra pick. Wow, let's see.
Uh-oh. DBs aplenty going off the board.
Ah, man.
You wanted Helm?
Yeah, I was going to go Helm. Even though I already got 3 tight ends, I didn't really need them.
Yeah, it's not a bad late pick.
All right, I'm just going to go.
All right, Brown said he'll take a grade and stay awake. I think after my pick, I'm gonna go use the facilities real quick because my back teeth are floating like crazy right now. Let's see, how many IDPs do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Let me lock in my 9 and 10 right now. There we go. All right, I'll be right back.
Let's go with another 20-point upside here and there. Jeremy Chin. I hate it. Devonta Wicks, he could be sneaky, man, especially in these best ball tournaments. AJ Brown's going to be leaving I think he plays in that kind of AJ Brown type role. And they got Devonta Smith on one side. You got Lemon and Sly, who could play outside. See, Rashad Bateman. Bateman's dead. That was a waste of a first-round talent. Let's see. Brown, you're probably going to take the guys I'm looking at. Oh, good picks. All right.
All right. Back just in time for my pick. Or picks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I need another IDP. I don't want any of these. Damn. Fuck it. I used to like this guy, Josh Metellus.
He's got to get his shit together, that's for sure.
Yeah. All right, 2 picks left.
Okay. I know it's only an outside shot, but that's why it's a 34th round pick.
Oh, Ayuk, yeah.
I don't have high hopes.
All right, let's go with this guy. Could be a dark throw, but Pat Bryant, I like his talent. I know it's crowded here, but why not this late?
Hey, 34th round, so all we're doing is dart throws.
I mean, I was debating him or Adam Randall.
Yeah.
Went right, so good pick, Cali Jam.
Yeah, I think the guy who I'm going to pick in the 35th round will last. Let's see, because most people, I mean, a lot. Dang it, 1 second, I'll be right back.
Fuck.
All right, last round, and Hawk fan. All right, you'll be after Brown. So we got 3 people that are getting grades, and we'll kind of go through them a little little quicker tonight.
All right, I think I know what I'm going to pick.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's taking my guy.
I mean, this late, I don't think you can get sniped.
Well, it's easy to get sniped depending on what position you're going for. Because it's so thin, just like everywhere, it's pretty easy to like, if multiple people are going for wide receivers, it's pretty easy to like get sniped on like a wide receiver. But as you can see, no one's going wide receivers. That's why I said that, because it's like that's the position that's not really going right now. Logan Wilson, man. See, I wish they would just get rid of like the retired players in sleeper. Like it sucks that like they just stay there so long. What Crispy said, AJ Brown to the Jags. Did that just happen like right now? Like what? Like what? Where'd you see it?
Let's see.
All right, I got Judge Davis Mills Lane.
Let's get it on.
I'm not seeing anything about that.
Yeah, Crispy, what are you talking about? Let's see.
There's trade rumors on Rams interest.
Oh, it's a bidding war, he said. I like it.
Patriots interest. So, man, we all thought he was going to go to the Patriots.
Yeah. Okay, Cali Jam going first. Where is it? I'm going to zoom in. Okay. So we are starting with the quarterbacks. We got T-Law and Stafford. I'm gonna say, that's like a solid B for those guys.
I like it.
Just solid all around. The running backs, that's where he spent a lot of money. Right there. Cook, Brown, and Kyren.
Could be better. I like the Cook. I'd rather have Barkley over Brown, but to each his own.
I'm gonna say a B plus for that. It's really close to an A minus. It's like I feel like it's teetering. But yeah, I feel like it's like Kyren and Brown are kind of bringing it down just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, if you would have took Javonte over Kyren, I would have put it up to an A.
Maybe. And wide receivers, T. Higgins, Devontae Adams, Mike Evans, Harrison, and we got Kyle Pitts, so wide receivers and tight ends.
A lot of upside on those receivers. Adams, Evans, Jones.
I think I still have to give it a B minus though. It's like it's really solid, but it's not too top heavy at all. These are like a lot of like B minus guys right here.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Yep. You got Rodgers as your third.
Let's see here for the IDP. We got Brooks, Sherwood, Landman, Caden Ellis.
Good Landman pick.
And then Servassier Dennis, who's a little bit farther down there. Man, it's really good. Oh, wait, I skipped Burns. Wait, Brooks, Sherwood, Landman, Burns, and Caden Ellis. Nice. Okay. I think I'm going to give that an A.
I think it deserves an A. Yep.
The top three. All those guys are in like my top 6, 7, something like that. Burns, we see him when he's at his peak, and like Ellis, that's a really good like number 5 guy. Yeah, it's an A. for the IDP. So how did it all shape out? So it's a B plus, a B minus, and then an A. So up 1, down 1, and then up 3. So up 4, down 1. That's 88. 88 total.
Good night, future boy.
88 miles per hour. Kali Jam said Birds can't trade AJ until after June 1st. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's not that long away, though. That is not that far away at all. Less than 2 weeks, right?
Yep. Like 10 days.
Yeah. I think 13. Yeah. Yeah. Either way, less than 2 weeks. 88 strong. Hell yeah.
All right, who's next?
It was Brown that was next, right? Yeah, Brown and then Hawk Fan. Brown had the number 1 pick in today's draft. Lucky bastard.
You bastard!
So QBs, Jackson and Hurts.
That's a great combo. I like it.
Yeah, it's either an A or an A minus, one of the two. I'm gonna call it an A minus, but it is it's nice. Running backs, not so nice though.
I mean, he's got the best one, so
You got Gibbs for sure, and it's crazy. And then Bijan ended up going number 3, like because of this. All right, Brown said still here. Good. I'm not gonna get super sidetracked this time, but we're talking shit about your running backs besides Gibbs right now. So it's really just Gibbs and Gainwell, and that's it for the running backs. I mean, Gibbs obviously an A, but Gainwell, I mean, to me is like C minus, like style guy, like barely like he's like. I feel like the C minus guys are like the guys who are like top tier backups. Like if it's just random bench players, like those guys aren't even like a C grade, It's like how far does that downgrade Gibbs? Because I feel like it's like either gonna be a B minus or a C plus. And I feel like I can't give it a C plus with Gibbs, but it almost should be because like there's like no like other depth inside the top 10. I'm gonna give it a B minus. Gibbs ain't going. He can't drop down to the C's.
yeah, I'm a fan of Gainwell. So C minus, yeah.
B minus. And wide receiver tight ends: Bowers, Garrett Wilson, Flowers, Devonta Smith, Fanning, and Jaden Reed.
I like it. You can even switch downs with Reed.
Yeah. I feel like this is either a B or a B plus. I'm kind of leaning on the B plus.
Yeah, I was gonna say B plus, maybe even higher. I mean, you got Bowers. Flowers ended up being top 10 last year. I know it was kind of ugly. Devonta Smith's gonna get more. So yeah, B plus. I'm down with that.
Saints fan on TikTok said RBs of hell. Yeah, except for Gibbs, that's for sure. IDPs. Started off with Dodson.
Well, obviously.
Then Micah. Buda Baker. Demetrius Knight and Jihad Campbell.
I like it.
I mean, it falls off. I mean, it's nice. It's well rounded. It definitely falls off a little bit though. I'm going to give this. I'm gonna give it a B plus. Seen better.
I like it. And I do like a lot of his bench players like Chig, Antonio Williams, Keaton Mitchell, Woody.
Yeah. So let's see. So how did this shape up? So we had an A minus, a B minus, a B plus, and another B plus. All right. So what was that? Sorry, I got sidetracked. Got a message. So up one, up 2. So up 4, down 1. So we got an 88, another 88.
I'm gonna give him a 98. I like you,
Dude. So biased towards Brady. So biased. But no, Brown, he's the shit when it comes to drafting. And dude, I mean, you got the number 1 spot. Like, just no matter what. Like, I mean, there's always people who ask, like, if you had to choose where you get to draft in a redraft league, where do you want to draft? I don't know why there's any other answer other than number 1. Like, I know that, like, you don't get the best second pick, but you get the best third pick. You don't get the best fourth pick, but you get the best fifth pick. So, like, no matter how you slice it, like, you're just getting your pick first more than everybody else. And
yeah, I would have liked this team a little better if you went Gainwell and Dobbins instead of Fanning Gainwell. Give you a little bit more of a running back situation when Dobbins is healthy.
and Crispy said, Reed's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
So we got Hawk Fan Squad here.
All
right. Hold on one sec. Send in my lady some money for she's going out to get some food. We got, first, we're not even talking about the running backs, but just Bijan falling to number 3. Like, it's just so crazy how little that's actually happened. It's like he's been drafted number 1 more than anything. And then second would be, he's been drafted second more than anything. I bet it's only like literally a handful of drafts, like less than 5, probably less than 3, where Bijan is like made it past the number 2 spot. And each time it has been because of Josh Allen and Gibbs, obviously. I said, we'll see what Reed does this year. I said, I think Golden showed he had nothing last year. Yeah, I'm curious how Golden is going to is he a complete bust, or will they kind of figure out how to use his skill set a little bit better, because they did not fucking use him like.
Yeah, they drafted him so high, they have to figure out something.
Right? They can't just like waste that. Like, you can't just waste him.
I believe he was like the first round wide receiver they drafted in like the last 15, 20 years.
Yeah, like, it's insane. Like, they never do that. But this is why, because they fucking miss. They already knew ahead of time they're just gonna miss. Yeah, some teams are just really not good at evaluating certain positions, and I feel like they got lucky with Devontae Adams going to a small school and shit like that, and then you end up pairing him with Aaron Rodgers. He ends up like hitting. And who was the other one that they hit on pretty well? Jordy Nelson, right?
Yeah, Nelson.
Yeah, it's like almost little things like that kind of. I don't know, just almost make it worse for you, because it probably shouldn't have worked out, but since it did, it just like messes it up all around for the future somehow. I don't know. Hey, stranger in the house. Shout out to the Houday Nation. What up, bro? What up? All right. So Hawk fan, we got Burrow and Dak and Brissett. So he got 3 QBs inside the top 10. And Brissett's not really going to lower the average too much. Definitely not going to raise the average. I feel like this is a B+ for the quarterbacks.
Yeah, just the Dak and Burrow alone gives you top 10 upside.
Right? I mean, Brissett's not raising it to a B+, but you just, I don't know. Guys like that, I feel like you can't even like lower that. Like, if we're not predicting any kind of injury, we're talking about 2 guys who I think everyone's pretty confident would finish inside the top like 6 or 7 quarterbacks.
Yep, I see you drafted Shitter Sanders later.
Oh man, that messes it up. That messes it up a little.
For the starter wise, I like the Dak Burrow combo.
Nice. Okay. Running backs: Bijan, Swift, Manning guy. Really don't like the Manning guy pick, but I feel it's because it's because I feel like I just don't have him anywhere. But I'm curious how it's gonna end. I mean, because he got Swift and Manning guy, so he's doing the due diligence there. So I'm not like mad at it. That's a good like best ball move. But
yeah, for best ball, I like that move, but
yeah, don't really know how that's gonna work out. Not the best depth when you got 2 guys on the 2 out of your 3 running backs are on like the same team.
Yeah, especially top 8 pick for number 2 guy. I don't know how I feel.
Yeah, I feel like with that, I would just want like more upside. Oh shit, hold on, I'm on the clock. In the 119, Crispy just told me, and I only got like 11 minutes left. So let me go make this pick real quick. Thanks, Crispy. Luckily, I had my cue set either way, but I like pushing the pick.
Yeah, same here.
And yeah, Stranger said puffing some blueberry muffin 32.13 while getting irritated all the time by the false news and clickbait of the Bengals. What was some of the Bengals false news that was being thrown around? Were they in the AJ Brown sweepstakes? That's some false news. The AJ Brown news is hot right now. Okay, so for those running backs, it's almost like, same kind of thing. It's almost like impossible to like lower it to a certain extent because of Bijan. I feel like that's a B+.
Yeah, I like it. Like I'm higher on Swift than most.
Yeah, I'm not. But I feel like, it's a little bit different than what Brown did. Like Brown didn't pick, he only had 2 running backs total and didn't pick the second one until damn near the end of his starting starting roster. So it's a little bit different the way that this one played out. And wide receiver tight ends: McBride, Tet, Burden, and Kincaid. And Shakira.
I like the McBride. I like the Tet pick. I think Burden's going a little too early, man. The hype's getting a little blown out of proportion.
Burden, you said?
If you look at all the receivers that went in the next round, I'd rather have all those guys over Burden, including Odunze.
I'm with you on that. Burden had some big games, but yeah, I'm like really curious who's going to end up being the guy. Really curious. But I feel like, they had Odunze first, and yeah, I feel like he had more big games, right? Like I might be like wrong about that, but I feel like Odunze had more big games than Burden. But we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I like this and I don't like it at the same time. I mean, obviously, I like McBride. Tet and Burden being your top two wide receivers, you know, with Shakira in the mix also as like one of the flex. I mean, it's decent for sure, but it doesn't scream like super high upside as well. And it's funny because like I'm just like, even as I'm like talking, I'm like automatically seeing the future and me like eating my words. Like somehow that they're like your top two like wide receivers end up like doing like really good or whatever. But they're on paper. That's what we're talking about right now. And so on paper, like those guys are not top 12 valued guys or whatever. You know, you don't have any top 12 valued guys. So I'm gonna say
that's just like on that very teetering end of 12, 13, maybe for me.
okay. I mean, he's close. I mean, and probably a little. I feel like a little bit higher. He would be in Dynasty. You know, I mean his overall outlook for his career, I mean, is still on the rise. 2026, who the fuck knows, man? What's his name? He's got to get his shit in gear.
Yeah, plus they just added Brazil, so.
But it's still a B plus. Like, I mean, I'm like nitpicking it, like as I'm talking about it, but I still think like overall, you know, because of McBride and I mean. Tet, he is still like, I mean, still a mid-teen guy. Like, I feel like if I'm just like I hate doing rankings. Like, well, I'll leave that up to Jamie. But I feel just like if I'm just like thinking, where do I rank Tet? Probably somewhere between 15 and 19, somewhere, you know, like just somewhere in that range. So yeah, B plus for the wide receiver tight ends.
Yeah, I like it.
Zero. Those IDP shapes out.
There's a lot of names on the list.
He started with Hutchinson.
Love it.
And then went and doubled back with Jack Campbell. So that's like really good for your top two guys.
Hell
and then
yeah.
Ernest Jones, Fred Warner, Reese, and I guess we'll put Styles in the mix. I feel like the rookie IDPs don't pan out so much in their first year. Like it's so few actually pan out to be like real legit like starters as rookies that I just don't even want to pick these guys in best ball. So I feel like when I see guys like that, I'm just automatically going to downgrade it a little bit.
Yeah, because a lot of linebackers, I think they start hitting around 25, 26 years old.
Yeah, and I mean it's not like these guys can't hit, and I feel like these guys are more edge rusher, you know, linebackers, you know, than like compared to like they're not inside linebackers, you know. So there is some high upside there, but if they don't get, you know, if they're not flirting with double-digit sacks, that's a waste of a pick. You know, like I feel like I could say that with all confidence because I don't think those guys are going to be super high volume tackle guys. But if they ball out in week 17, that's all the fuck that matters. So that's all that matters. But I feel like, you know, having Patrick Queen, you got him a little later. I mean, that's great depth. Like I'd rather see Patrick Queen as your fifth starter, you know, like she's a killer queen. He's a little bit just out of range on the on this view. He's like literally the next guy for those who didn't see it, but I'm still gonna give this a high score. I feel like
Hutchinson and Campbell.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna give it an A-, but I feel like the recent Styles, you know, that's kind of the difference between the A and the A-. Shout out to Frazil, what up, bro? And Chuck said, I'm guessing this is super flex. Yes, 2 quarterbacks for sure. Yeah, and I'm really glad because TikTok, it seems like there's a lot of casual people. I'm really glad when someone says something like Chuck did, I'm guessing this is super flex, or even asking, is it super flex? You know, because there's so many like basic people out there who are like, oh man, quarterback's going in the first round. What kind of weird league is this? And Chad said Neighbors in the 3rd round, Jamar Chase behind JT. He said, what is this? I mean, that was weird. Like the Jamar Chase going behind JT. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. These drafts get a little bit different because people deploy different strategies all the time.
Yeah, they always go running back heavy.
And it's like getting crazier, running back heavier as we keep going. Like just like more and more heavy. And Frizzell said I never do IDP, probably my second time doing IDP. Yeah, because I saw you did one of these drafts last year. If you like, all you have to do is be paying attention to what we're talking about on the show. And if you want a grade, let me know. I'm gonna get out of here pretty soon, but we'll mix in your grade if you want it also. So for Brown.
No, we already did Brown. We're on Hawk.
Hawk fan. Sorry for Hawk fan.
Yeah, Brown got the A+.
Yeah. No, he got the A+ from you. I didn't give him an A+. And Frizzell said, sure, I'll take a grade. Cool, you'll be next. So it was a B+ for the quarterbacks. B+ for the running backs. B+ for the wide receiver, tight ends, and then A- for the IDP. I mean, fuck, dude, that's really good right there. I mean, that's up 3, up 5, dude. That's a 90. That's an overall 90 right there. That's a really good starting squad. Really good starting squad. All right, last one, and then we're getting the hell out of here. Oops. Here we go. Frizzell. Quarterbacks: Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, Patrick Mahomes.
Wow, that's pretty dang good, man. That's got to be an A.
Like I feel like I got to give that an A+.
Yes.
I don't think I've given an A+ for any single position, but I feel like that is an A+. I mean, you got the number one guy, and then you got a top 5 guy. I feel like in most people's eyes, and then like even if you're hating on Patrick Mahomes, I still feel like everyone still has him somewhere in the top 12, or at least like very close to that. So talking 3 top 12 guys with you having the number one guy.
I like what he did because like Daniels has the upside. Mahomes is more of the safe play.
Yeah. And you got Josh Allen, who's like a little bit of both. All right.
Yeah.
Good start, but let's see if that hurt your other positions though. So running backs: Derrick Henry, Judkins, Warren, Rico Dowdle.
For best ball, I don't hate it.
Yeah. Definitely could be worse. I mean, I don't know how it could be better necessarily because like of how you like drafted with like the quarterbacks and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a B. I was debating on where, but yeah, we're gonna give that a B. And Brown said A+ QB for sure. Yeah, definitely. And he said high ceiling for Allen and Daniels, and that's what you want for best ball. Yeah, definitely.
I do like what he did. I know Aaron Jones is on the bench, but he got Claiborne later.
And actually, Aaron Jones isn't on the bench because he has 3 quarterbacks. So Aaron Jones would actually be the last starter. Okay. So, I mean, Aaron Jones doesn't raise it for me, but it's still like a solid B with the depth. And even if, Aaron Jones is less than a B player, like I feel like Henry and Judkins kind of bring it up a little bit to average it out.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, getting Claiborne way later, you're solidifying that passing running back in that backfield.
Yeah. Now the wide receivers, this is where it takes a hit. McConkey, Tyson, and Addison, and that's it. I'm not mad at it, but I really don't want McConkey and Tyson as like my number 1 and 2, and I feel like I definitely don't want Addison as like my number 3. I feel like you could have went in a different direction with Addison and maybe waited on Addison around or 2.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather have Downs and Reed, who went right after.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna give this. I'm gonna give this one a C+. I mean, this is where you took the hit on, at least with your starters, anyways, because that's all we're grading. So I'm gonna give that a C+.
So.
Let's see the. Let's peep the IDP.
I think it started with Will Anderson.
Yeah, it's funny because yesterday he did say that he was going to take Will Anderson with his first. Well, he said with his first round pick, but he was fucking around. But taking him with his first IDP pick.
I mean, that's
So
a good pick. I like it.
Anderson is a good pick. Carter,
that might have been a little too early, but
yeah, a little too early, and I think I want to see him do more. Like I want to take high upside players that like we've seen him do it before, you know? Like, I mean, I don't want to, not saying you can't like dart throw some players, but like round 17, like there's still like really viable like linebackers there, you know, and that's what you should have wanted. I'm not saying don't target Will Anderson, but you should have wanted to target some other wide linebackers because you got Downs, which I feel like that's too high for him. And like, you're getting him as like your third IDP, like just not good at all, just for where you're getting him. But Hendrickson, though, I mean, you kind of redeemed yourself on that one because that is a really good pick in the 21st round. Trotter, though, is not. I feel like having like as like one of your starters on paper, like not good, like at all.
Oh, and I see he's got rookie fever, getting Reardon and Jolly.
Yeah. And he did get a bunch of like DBs and stuff as well too. So I mean, that's good in the grand scheme of things. And Crispy said, "Get out of dynasty mode and get in the best ball draft." Right. So for that IDP, I mean, I feel like, I mean, it's really Will Anderson and Trey Hendrickson. Those are the only guys like kind of like that I would even like value as like starters like right away. And like you got to have like you got to have these guys going for 14 weeks, you know, like I didn't go look at your depth and well, actually I did kind of look at your depth and you have a bunch of like DBs and stuff, but you need more like linebackers is what you need. Like that's where when you do another one of these, and you should do another one of these, you want to get some more inside linebackers like as the core of your defense. I'm not saying you can't get edge rushers, not saying you can't get DBs, but like you should be drafting some more linebackers. And Tony said it's weird how sometimes your bench players do better than your starters. That's what's so dope about best ball, is if that happens, those guys actually play. And Drew said I drafted David Bailey over Reese and Caleb Downs. Is that an L? It depends on the scoring, but I would, you know, I think I'd rather have Reese and Downs over.
All right, so what's his final grade here?
So hold on, sorry. So the IDP is going to be bringing down the average a little bit. So the IDP score, I'm going to give a C, and that's probably being a little generous, but that's like Will Anderson and Trey Hendrickson bringing up the average to a C. And Stranger said, I don't think Trey Hendrickson's as durable as he used to be. Yeah, I'm not great unless someone has a super injury, like, you know, history. We just really don't put the injury into account with the grades. But no, I'm with you, bro. Like, he keeps getting fucking hurt. He needs to stay healthy. So it was an A+. An A+ is up 1. An A+ is up 4. So that made it go up 4 with that. And then you had a B. And then a C+. So let me see. So the C+ is down 2. So up 4, down 2, and then down 3. So it's up 4, down 5. So this is an 84 overall. Not bad at all. I mean, this is what only your set. He did 1 draft last year. He did 1 draft this year. Do more of these drafts, and I guarantee you'll get better. Jamie, just to like let you guys know his little history with this tournament.
Oh yeah, my first year.
When he did his very first draft in, what was it, 2022, I think. it was not good at all on IDP. Like, I mean, he didn't really know what he was like doing, but literally one draft, you get your grade, you learn what to do. He did 4 more drafts. He ended up getting second place in the tournament with one of those other 4 teams that he drafted, ended up winning $1,000.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah, I mean,
And
the
that
more
was
you
his
do it,
first
the
year
more you
doing
learn, the
IDP.
better. And like
Yeah.
I didn't know IDP that much back then, so I learned it from watching the show and then just doing these drafts.
Yeah, just like what Brown said, I suggest scrolling through, marking the guys you like, putting them on your watch list, save them for future drafts. Yeah, I mean, that's like something that you should always be doing. I mean, the way that you could do this with, or the way that you could do that is if you go into the draft results, you could literally go click on any player that you want. Like in the draft, you're just looking through the draft, you see a player, you're like, oh, I like that guy. Click on him, brings him up, click on the little star, and then when you go into the future drafts, you just click on watch list, and then those guys will pop up. Then you don't have to go search for them. They're already there. Makes
So
it way easier.
Is this our last grade?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep,
So
it
Alex,
is.
you get an A+. I get an A+.
There we go.
You got
I don't
Brown
want an
getting
A
an
plus.
A+.
Give me an F, because I know it's going to be a team that gets an F that ends up winning. And Brown said, just Google IDP best ball rankings, but not all that accurate. Shay said, look for the guys that can have spike weeks. Yeah, I mean, the way that I like, when people don't know what to do with IDP, I tell them there's 3 positions that they should target. Not saying you can't target other positions, but these should be like the core of the guys that you draft. Inside or middle linebackers, those should be your bread and butter. The edge rushers and strong safeties, like those are like you're just boiling it down to like a couple positions. Those are them.
Like, you got to make sure go after the safeties that play closer to the line and that like box snaps. If you could find box snaps, that's the kind of safety that you want.
Yep. And Crispy let him know. He said, join Patreon. That's 420crew.com. I'm going to work on getting rankings, for certain IDP guys, but it's tough, man. I'm doing like so much on a day-to-day basis. It is super tough to get the rankings out there. But one of the things that a lot of people do is joining the $10 tier, and you get one-on-one access to me. That is better than any rankings that I could ever give you, because everything happens in real time. You could be like in a dynasty draft and like hit me up and like, hey, Alex, I'm in a dynasty draft. Look at these guys that are available. I want to go IDP. And, that's way better than any rankings that I could give you, and you just going blindly off of the rankings. Like, so get on Patreon, get on the $10 tier, and literally like we're texting back and forth like when you're doing drafts and shit. It's the way to do it. And Brown said, I did use Alex's IDP rankings last year. And he said, even if you don't draft, he said, watch the drafts on YouTube and then you'll learn for sure. And like all these drafts are different. So it's not like learning, like I need to pick this guy in the 12th round. I need to pick this guy in the 20th round. You'll kind of see where guys go. Once you get past a lot of the top guys, which will go in the anywhere from the 8th to the 13th round, it's like you'll just see like certain guys, they'll go between the 17th and the 20th round, and you just got to kind of feel it out and see where the IDP runs are happening, and don't get left behind.
Yep. Make sure you grab your guys before it's too late.
All right. About that time, guys. I don't know if we're going to do a live. I don't know if we're going to do a stream tomorrow, potentially, but just be hanging out in the chats. We got fast drafts every day. We got 1 spot left in a slow draft. I'm actually going to post that right now in the chat. Someone be a hero and fill this up, because we had someone who was in it. They were brand new, and then they just bailed right at the last second. They're like, I don't want to play. And so then they just fucking
name
left.
of the division.
It is The Wrestler, the 130 with Mickey Rourke.
Ooh, that's a good movie.
Fuck yeah, it is.
So you said it's a slow draft. I'll take it.
All right. I just threw it in the chat, so too late to take it out from the chat. But if people don't join, if you want Jamie to join, and I just posted the next one as well. The next slow draft is actually the Scream division. We're hitting our horror stride right now. We got the Scream division. We got Nightmare on Elm Street. That's tomorrow's fast draft. And then we got Halloween, Child's Play, Beetlejuice, Final Destination, and and then plenty more coming up. All right. Brown, Cooper DeJean the 30th is dumb value. Yeah, for sure. All right. Getting the hell up out of here. Peace out, TikTok, and peace out, YouTube, Facebook, everywhere else. Jamie, thanks for coming through, bro.
Oh yeah, man. Always a pleasure, dude. Love doing this with you.
Fuck yeah, man. All right. Everybody in the chat. We'll see you later. And peace out, everybody.